today we're talking about Meditations from Marcus Aurelius. This book came at a very interesting time in my life. I actually remember sitting in the ER and I had literally nothing to do. And I had gotten off Instagram at that point. So I was like, you know what, might as well go read. And this book was an amazing segue into getting back into reading. This book was one of the first few times where I learned that my brain was the interface between the real world and my perception of the world. Another big thing for me was this series of lectures called The End of Negative Suffering. One of the key things with this book, and a mistake I kind of made when I was younger, is looking at it as a stoicism philosophy textbook. It is not that. In reality, it is actually basically life notes of a person who is implementing this philosophy really well. A line I think about from time to time is book 847, where it says external things are not the problem, it's our assessment of them which we can erase right now. This is something which I fully believed in back in the day, something I've implemented very well. As I've grown, it's kind of shifted, and I think I run on a modified Stoic philosophy now. A key issue I have is with emotional suppression. It's very easy to fall into emotional suppression with lines like this, and also lines talking about choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed, don't feel harmed and you haven't been harmed. Biologically, sometimes you are harmed and you need to go through that harm and heal process. It's very, very important. And that's something I have learned as I've grown. So that is why I'm not really a strict Stoic anymore. But this really set a basis for the rest of my life's philosophy and got me through some really tough times. Overall, I think it's a great read, especially if you're getting back into reading after a long hiatus because of the way it's structured. And I highly recommend it.